If you want to get enraged today, just look at how cheap McDonald's actually used to be. A full Big Mac meal for only $3, two cheeseburgers, $3, quarter pounder with cheese meal, $3. The list goes on and on and on, and I don't think we're ever going to see prices like this again, which is a shame because this means there's almost no reason to go to McDonald's anymore when there's much more quality food out there for the exact same price, if not cheaper. Nowadays, in some places, the Big Mac meal can be up to almost $18. I think this was in New York. Why would I ever do that when I can go to my beloved Panda Express and get a high quality meal for even cheaper? Not even accounting for the macros, but a plate can be as low as like $7.30 depending on where you live. It makes me so mad because not even that long ago, I used to go get a McGangbang after.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
School every day for like $2.60. That would be my lunch. That would be my meal for the day. Obviously, this was before I started getting into the gym and started working out. Another steal when it comes to food, in my opinion, is Blaze Pizza. You can get every single topping on their menu for like $11.50. If you're lucky enough to live near Cava, they do the exact same thing with what is a Greek or Mediterranean food. Yes, it is a little more expensive, but this is extremely high quality, and you're still probably getting out of here for less than $15.
Man, I don't know if that Mick, whatever he was talking about, is real, but we ain't gonna go into that. Beyond that, though, I do remember a time when I could go to Walmart. I was working at Walmart and I could go to McDonald's. This was like 2015-ish. I could buy 2 McChickens and a large fry for $5, and I would do that every day on break. And what's crazy to me is that it's not. The quality of the food is not even the same. Like, I remember Big Mac feeling like it was a big sandwich back in the day. Like, it don't even feel like it's close to that. But even being as an adult, I don't even really eat at McDonald's like that anymore because, like, you'd be on the toilet and I don't know. McDonald's got a built-in laxative in it. That's a whole different story, though.
When did a combo meal and a cookie become $15?
He got cooked.
Like, when did that happen? I'm gonna eat it. I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it. But $15?
No. Oh, no.
For a burger and some fries and a cookie and a drink?
I feel this lady pain, to be honest. I live in North Carolina, and most of the places, the fast food places around here, if you're going there with less than, I would say, $13 to $15, yeah, you're not getting a meal. You're not getting food at all. So, realistically, I think I went to McDonald's a little while back. Off subject, but I think I went to McDonald's a little while back, and I got 3 sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles, and I think they charged me $12 for that. No, it was almost $15, as a matter of fact. And I remember back when I did that maybe like 2-3 years ago, and it was $9, and I thought that was egregious. But yeah, these prices are getting out of control. Yeah, I better stay safe.
Yo, can we talk about fast food prices real quick? It's actually preposterous. It's actually atrocious.
Fact.
The fact that $20 is now the new, like, standard for a meal at a fast food restaurant, unless if you want to go below 20, you're going to be hungry after.
He said, hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband because they raping everybody out here.
That should not be the case. It's McDonald's, bro. If I go in there with $30, I should be able to feed a family of 10.
He ain't lying.
And they should all be full. They should all feel gross after. It used to be cheap food, cheap price. You know what you're getting.
Tiger, because he has the eye of the tiger.
He does have the eye of the tiger.
Are you sure about that?
All right, now it's bullshit food, bullshit price. That doesn't make sense. What? It's just not what a burger costs. How can you sit here, look me dead in the eyes, and tell me that that's what a burger costs? A shitty burger, too. A shit burger.
But trying to let this nigga stupid, nigga.
A burger full of shit. And you're going to convince me that that's $15? Fuck off. I'm done.
Jesus Christ.
What are people supposed to do? Dumpster dive? Is that the new fast food? Dumpster diving? They're going to put a paywall over that, too.
Brother,
It's going to be like a dumpster diving subscription service, like $5.99 a month to dive in our dumpsters. It's gonna be like Dumpsterly. It's a new app, Dumpsterly. Find dumpsters to dive in near you. This is the world we live in. It's fucking crazy.
Nah, this kid might have missed his call, and he's got like God tier rant skills. But on another note, on a serious note, he is correct though. I used to go to McDonald's and get the little $20 box or whatever, the dinner box. I think at one point it was $10, to be honest. I don't remember correct. Don't quote me on that, but I think it was $10, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, $20. I'm gonna leave it at $20. I would spend $20, and then I would spend like maybe another 10 to get like chicken nuggets or something, and like a chicken nugget meal, and that would feed 7 people. So altogether, I'd spend $30 and feed 7 people. And you're not doing that nowadays. It's not even close to that. It's almost what, $15 per person now? So times have changed.
Real quick, y'all. Who else is fed up with the prices of eating out nowadays?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You don't want to cook, so you just grab something real quick. Say through a drive-through. You think, oh, it's going to be cheap, no big deal.
Cap.
Well, there's this big chain. I'm not going to name the name, but it's a fried chicken tender place. They get the little chicken. And they had a $36 box deal, like a family box deal. $36, it'll feed the whole family.
Got him. We can got him.
Cool, right? So we'd eat this maybe every 2 weeks. It's in the rotation because everything's getting so expensive. You got to hunt down the deals. Well, my wife goes the other day. She goes to get it, and she comes back home. She's like, it was $56.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Yeah, to the no.
Like $56 for some fried chicken? What happened to the box deal? They don't have it anymore. Yeah, so to get the equivalent now, it's $20 more.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
$20 more than it was. Because they don't have the deal. Well, that one's gone. It's out of the rotation. Won't be in there anymore. I mean, who pays these prices? Who can afford to pay these prices? We had another hot wing place, with the owl. We had that place down. It got to where it was $65.
Jesus Christ.
To get it to go to feed the family. We stopped eating that. It went out of business. It shut the doors. You were paying $60 for fried chicken wings, French fries. Okay? Insanity. And we just couldn't afford to eat it anymore. And they went out of business. Can you believe it? I mean, I love that place. They have the best hot wings ever. Love the place. Out of business. But we haven't really had it very long. It's only been in town a few years. Just opened up. We don't live in a really big city. But it's gone. The Owl hot wing place, it's gone. But who can afford to pay these prices all the time, Let me know. It's not me. I'm wondering if it's you. Somebody's keeping these places open.
Man, look, $65. What are you buying? Share in the stock? Like, that doesn't even make sense. I'm glad they went out of business. I know he's kind of sick about it, but like, $65 is highway robbery, man. $65. You can get a tire on a compact car for $65, or you used to be able to before the tariffs. But we're not gonna talk about that. Either way, I'm just saying, like, there's so many more important things that you could do with $65. I understand that eating is essential, but that is crazy that companies are charging people $65 to eat. That's insane, bro. That should be against the law. I don't know how big his family is though. In his defense, I don't know how big his family is. Maybe he's got a family of 10. I'm just saying $65 is a little egregious. That's all I'm saying.
Make it make sense. These fast food places is not fast food like they once had did. Because seriously, why would you go to Wendy's when you could go to Chili's and get lunch for $10? You could get a starter and an entree for $10.99. You could get a drink, a starter, and an entree. At Wendy's, you're gonna spend $12, $13. And for what? For what? $14, $15. For what? You might as well go to a good restaurant while your kids is gone to school. That's the important part because you don't have to take them or at work. And then you go get the lunch price for the same thing you would have paid double for at dinner time. And you're going to be spending less money than you spent at a fast food place. Free game.
I like this one.
I love the fact that this lady is using her brain to overcome her circumstances, because we all face hard circumstances, but a lot of people don't try to think outside the box to figure out a way to maneuver and, escape the situation without cheating the system. Now, she's not doing anything illegal. She's just using her brain, using other options. So I commend her for what she's done here. This actually makes a lot of sense, and hopefully people follow the trend. It makes sense to do.
Man, let's talk about these fast food prices, man. These motherfuckers raising their prices again. It's already $80 when I take the family out.
And cook.
And I'm still hungry after. What the hell? Chick-fil-A about to have a meal for $16. And let's keep it real. That shit ain't even a meal, it's a snack.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Why?
Them chicken sandwiches are fire, but I need 10 of them motherfuckers to get full. They talking about $16. And you motherfuckers better give me unlimited sauce then. I want sauce in the drive-thru and I'm pulling around front getting more sauce.
He ain't lying.
And McDonald's, you motherfuckers better not, you funky motherfuckers better not think about it. If I see a $16 meal on your fucking menu, I'm going off.
No. No. She wasn't ready. She wasn't ready.
That's bullshit. You raggedy, you better not think about it. And Jack in the Box, them fucking tacos better be $2 for a motherfucking dollar still.
Right.
If I swear to, don't fucking piss me off. And Taco Bell, you motherfuckers better be happy motherfuckers still eat there. I don't know who the fuck eats there. Them fucking potheads eat there after midnight.
Man, it makes me wonder if these fast food tycoons all sit around at a round table like the Justice League with the evil pyramid hands and just be like, how we gonna mess these prices up this week? Cause it's crazy what they be doing out here, man. I don't understand, but this dude, he seemed like this is kind of satire, but at the same time it's very true. Like I said, the fast food prices just keep shooting up every day, and then we got grocery prices and other things. But man, the best bet is to try to cook at home, but even that ain't the best thing nowadays. So I don't know. I don't have a solution on this.
Back again with some Taco Bell. Today I have Today I have some Taco Bell. I missed out on them birthday churros because they didn't have them, but I got the new Crunch Wraps. This is a $9 box, and I also have the frozen Baja Blast.
All right, so that same box that she has in her hand, I remember when they first came out, they were like $5. And it's crazy how they keep incrementally raising these prices. I don't believe it's going to stop anytime soon. To be honest with you, I believe that these companies are going to have to go out of business. They are going to have to suffer. The stock market's going to have to crash as far as their stock is concerned for them to really see that this is not going to work for the American people or people, nationwide, worldwide. So the only thing I can tell y'all is vote with y'all wallets.
How much more money do billionaires want from us? Okay, so did you hear about this one? Beginning next year, Wendy's will begin rolling out surge pricing on their menu.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Why?
Meaning that, yes, just like Uber or airline prices, the cost of your Baconator will change throughout the day depending on the level of demand. Not my problem. Which means when you're on your lunch break and you only have about an hour or less to swing through a drive-thru for a quick bite, that bitch Wendy is going to charge you way more for your meal because it'll be during the lunchtime high demand prices.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
And how about late night when you're nice and wasted or you're zooted out of your mind and you want some spicy nuggies and a chocolate frosty to go with it, okay? The prices are going to go up now because you'll be in that late night feed the fat asses surge price time, okay?
Hell no, to the no, 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 yeah, to the no.
This is beyond absolutely ridiculous. It's already bad enough that the things we used to look at as being our quick and cheap options have already tremendously gone up in prices due to inflation. Fact. But now on top of all that, we have Wendy's, which used to be our safe haven for the 4 for $4 or the $5 biggie bags, now wanting to implement surge pricing to take even more money out of our pockets. And you know exactly how this shit is gonna work. Once one does it, they're all gonna start doing it.
No, 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 no. Oh, no. No, 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 no.
Remember when seltzers were just pretty much just a White Claw thing? Now, you go to the store, they have freaking Sunny D seltzers and shit, okay? Which means pretty soon, old McDonald himself will want to experiment with surge pricing. Ain't
nobody got time for that.
I would love to be a fly on the wall of these board meetings. Just a bunch of old, rich white dudes stroking their mustaches and each other as they figure out a way to go from owning 6 yachts to 10. And what about the employees? During this surge pricing, will their pay be increased?
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
I don't even know why I'm asking, because we all know the answer is going to be no. Like, at this point, why are we even spending any money on a defense system to prevent any asteroids from slamming into Earth and ending all life as we know it, okay? Because it's clear we've gone past the point of stupidity, and maybe turning us off and back on again is our only hope. This by far has to be one of the stupidest ideas I have ever heard a fast food company come up with. Let me know what you think.
I'm not exactly sure when that was supposed to be implemented, but as far as I know, around my area, I haven't seen that going on. You guys let me know in the comments if you've seen anything with surge pricing. I don't know anything about that other than like Uber, Lyft, stuff like that. So hopefully that's not, like, hopefully this is a lie. Hopefully this never comes to be. But I mean, honestly, I wouldn't put it past these companies nowadays. Like, at all. I believe that they wholeheartedly had this conversation. At the bare minimum, they had this conversation. So, let's hope that it doesn't come. But I doubt it.
Never in my life did I think I would ever be spending $40 on fast food. I ordered a meal for myself, my fiance, and a kid's meal for my toddler. It came to $37, Wendy's. $40 on fast food. Gotta love 2024.
Yeah, $40 for 3 people, especially one being, you could call it a half a human, because if they're saying it's a baby, that is ridiculous. $40 for 3 people. I mean, I get oh yeah, okay, yeah. Now when I'm thinking about it, $15 per meal. And then let's call it $7 for the baby's Happy Meal or whatever you want to call it, whatever the kids' meal that they serve at Wendy's. Yeah, we in some treacherous times. This is very unfortunate, but it's gonna keep going.
Welcome back to another episode of Opinions That Nobody Asked For and Probably Doesn't Give a Shit About. When did $40 stop being enough to afford a decent meal? Because I remember when I was a kid, my grandmother used to order 2 large pizzas, 2 toppings, 6 assorted cans of Cokes, 2 dips, and 12 wings, and still have enough money to tip the delivery driver, pay the taxes, and to pay the delivery fee, all on $40. Fact. But the prices nowadays are beyond outrageous. So you mean to tell me, for 20 pieces of chicken, no sides, no drinks, you're gonna pay $60 before tax?
And I've got to say, in all honesty, it's the biggest piece of dog shit.
That's why I say women cannot complain when men invite them to dinner to Moxie's, Jack Astor's, or Swiss Chalet. Because if these are delivery prices, I can only imagine how much it costs to go to the restaurants these days.
He ain't lying.
And I have nothing against Popeyes. I mean, I put Popeyes in the top 5 in terms of fast food places I like to go. But damn, I am so happy I don't have kids. I can't even imagine how people out there who are parents and have kids can even afford to take care of their children.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
The people out there who have kids, like, how are you managing? Like, seriously, how are you doing it? This is one of the reasons why I choose not to have kids. And it would be even worse if I had a child who was like vegan or had some sort of allergies or some sort of like medical condition where they couldn't eat certain foods. I honestly believed that we would have reached the apocalypse before seeing these types of prices.
Yeah, I gotta agree with her on this one. I know from my own experience, I went to Popeyes not too long ago. I went and got, I think it's like a 6 chicken tender meal, and it came out to about $15. So for one person, you're spending $15. Now she's got the prices to all the family meals up there. The lowest one I think was like $44. That come on, man, that's crazy. You're not talking about drinks. You're not talking about anything other than the chicken. That's it. So I think that honestly, man, like I said, you're kind of better off cooking at home. That's your only best.
So I just got two footlongs from Subway. $26. $26.
Jesus Christ.
$13.50 a piece, bro. Do you remember the days when it was $5 footlong? Like
They put you in jail right away. No trial, no nothing.
what, 7 years ago? That was my childhood, bro. I grew up on the $5 footlong. $26 for two sandwiches? Like what?
You gonna learn today. You gonna learn today.
What are we doing? What are we doing? God, bro. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I'd have to agree with him, man. I remember when I used to work at Subway, to be honest. When I was living in Mooresville, North Carolina, and the Subway, this wasn't too long ago. This was like maybe 10 years ago. And this thing, yeah, the subs were about $5. Like you could get the meatball sub for $5. There was days where you can get like a sub for like $2, to be honest. Like, you know, they had specials and stuff like that. All that stuff is gone, man. Gone are the days where you get, you know, good deals on anything. Even if you guys remember, I don't know if you guys remember, but buying cars up to 5-10 years ago, when you went to buy a car, you got tax rebates on the car. So you'd go in there with a car with an $18,000 MSRP and you'd be able to get it down to $13,000, no problem. Like, without really haggling. And then for those who were really, you know, good at haggling, they probably get it for 10. Yeah, times have changed, man.
Now, what's going on here? I don't recall paying $16 for a footlong at Subway. Lately, I've been trying to not get fast food, but I said, you know what? This time is an only exception. I was just so hungry, and I was like, honestly, I don't even feel like making anything. I just want to get something like fast food, right? Then as soon as I checked out, the lady said $16. And what's funny is Subway has the nerve to ask for a tip. I am not tipping no Subway worker after making my sandwich. Call me an asshole. Anyways, after I seen 60, I'm like, no. Something is off. So I got the receipt. And I looked at that bad boy and my jaw just dropped. $16 for a footlong. I didn't add nothing extra. I just got the turkey sandwich, normal, just normal. Hey, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe that's the normal rates around here, but $60. Yo, I could have went to like Wendy's or something. I could have went to McDonald's. I could have went anywhere else and got like two burgers, 2 cheeseburgers and been blessed. I paid $16. I'm here thinking I'm going to pay like nothing. Never again. Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
We're not happy. Not happy anymore. We weren't happy. Then you pay. And you find out that In-N-Out has raised their prices too. Like the other food places. Everywhere is raising their prices. I used to pay $8.39 for a while. Then it was $8.71. Now it's $9 even. Like, of course I'll probably come back. But how am I ever going to survive this crisis? Which is one thing after another.
McDonald's, you come sit your trifling behind down. Who told y'all was that good to be charging that much for y'all food? Y'all supposed to be good for the price.
McDonald's is acknowledging it's time to put affordability back on the menu and add more options to its dollar menu. Its stock took a hit this week after the fast food giant reported a recent drop in visits by its key customers who make $45,000 a year or less. And a lot of people have taken to social media to complain about it.
This is $3 worth of food. This hash brown, which I think used to be 2 for $1. This, for reference, is a potato, which you can get 4 to 5 pounds of these for $3, $4. Something doesn't seem right here.
People go to McDonald's because it's fast, it's reliable, and it's affordable. And for many Americans right now, they're saying that's just not the case. Prices for a hash brown are $3, quarter pounder with cheese, a meal, $12.80 in Brooklyn, New York. And in Darien, Connecticut, a Big Mac meal is $18. They have said that they've had to raise prices by 10%, and that is largely because of food costs.
Not my problem. Please tell me why I just went through McDonald's to get a Diet Coke. And I was on the phone with my husband while I was ordering, and he's like, wait, you're at McDonald's? Get a Filet-O-Fish sandwich. He's like, get me two. It's Friday and Lent at McDonald's. We're like, great, I'll just eat that for lunch, and then we'll make something else for dinner. So, whatever, I ordered 3 Filet-O-Fishes in a separate order because she wouldn't let me add it on to my Diet Coke order. Anyways, that's a whole nother story. It pissed me off. Pull around, order 3 Filet-O-Fishes, not the meal, just the sandwich. She clarified. She said, the sandwich or the meal? And I said, just the sandwich. And she said, 3 of them? And I said, yes. Tell me why it was $17 for 3 Filet-O-Fishes on Friday during Lent at McDonald's. I'm not crazy. I sat there and blinked my eyes, and then I just pulled away because I was so angry, which probably was rude, but like, $17 for 3 Filet-O-Fishes at McDonald's? Are you kidding me?
First off, $17 is a crime on humanity. That's first. Second of all, when it comes to them fish fillet sandwiches, they was garbage from the beginning. Third off, that means that she paid $5 a sandwich plus the $2 for the drink, which is crazy in and of itself, but they ain't finna reel it back no time soon. Anyways, this is the end of the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified the next time that I upload. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.